Dear viewers, I'm here for you to provide the important recent and latest current affairs, 5th January 2021, which have unique updates of latest current affairs 2021 events from all newspapers such as Hindu, the Economic Times, and all the newspapers and all government official websites. Our current affairs January 2021 events will help you to get more marks in banking and central and state government exams. Also, try our latest current affairs quiz and monthly current affairs PDF files, which will be a pedestrian to crack your exams. Now we are moving to national affairs. On January 3, 2020, Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India Limited, under Ministry of Tribal Affairs, formulated a proposal to collaborate with the Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region and India Post for implementing marketing and logistic intervention to promote traditional tribal products of the northeastern states. This collaboration is one of the lines of Act East policy of the government to promote economic, strategic, and cultural relations with the Asia Pacific region. It will also contribute towards Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan, local for vocal for local, and by tribal initiative of the government. See the about Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation of India Limited, established 1987, Managing Director Pravir Krishna, headquartered New Delhi, and Minister of State Independence Charge Dr. Jitendra Singh, and Secretary Inderjit Singh. Now we are moving to next topic. On December 31st, 2020, Ministry of Defence has signed a contract with Bharat Electronics Limited for procurement of fourth generation of 10th Linux U2 fire control systems for frontline warships of Indian Navy at a cost of rupees 1,355 crores under buy category in New Delhi. The Linux system has been designed and developed indigenously on the lines of Atmanirbhar Bharat. This will be delivered by BEL over the next 5 years. And Chairman and MD MV Gautama, Bharat Electronics Limited, headquartered Bangalore, Karnataka, Minister of Defence, Union Minister Rajnath Singh, Minister of State Sripad Yesso Nayak. Now we are moving to next information. On January 1st, 2021, the central government notified a 0 to 1 kilometer area around the boundary of Mathikettan Shola National Park in Idukki district, Kerala, as an eco-sensitive zone. The area of the eco-sensitive zone is 17.5 square kilometers. The notification was issued by the Union Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Objective: to conserve the uniqueness of Shola forest in Mathiketta and its importance as an elephant corridor. Now we are moving to next information. In accordance with the Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, the government is implementing a rupees 320 crore enterprise business system at five major ports of Mumbai, Chennai, Deen Dayal, Paradip, Kolkata to provide a digital port ecosystem. Also, a centralized web-based port community system has been operationalized across all major ports to enable seamless data flow between various stakeholders through common interface. And about Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Minister of State Mansukh Mandavia, Secretary Dr. Sanjeev Ranjan. Now we are moving to next information. On December 31st, 2020, Narendra Singh Tomar, Union Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, inaugurated the virtual Agri India Hackathon 2020 in New Delhi. This 2 months event is first of its kind and also the largest virtual event in Indian agriculture history. The hackathon is organized by PUSA, Krishi, ICAR, Indian Agriculture Research Institute, Indian Council of Agriculture Research ICAR, Department of Agriculture Cooperation, Farmers Welfare, Ministry of Agriculture, Farmers Welfare. About Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Union Minister Narendra Singh Tomar, Constituency Morena, Madhya Pradesh. Minister of State Parshottambi Rupala Kailash Chaudhary. About ICAR, IARI, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, Indian Agriculture Research Institute. It is popularly known as PUSA Institute. Director Ashok Kumar Singh, headquartered New Delhi. Now we are moving to next information. The Union Minister of Science and Technology, Science, Health, Family Welfare, Dr. Harshavardhan, released the action agenda at Atmanirbhar Bharat prepared by Technology Information for Forecasting and Assessment Council. The document provided the recommendations focusing towards local to global to revive the Indian economy. Yeah. It should be noted that earlier TIFAC prepared a report namely focused interventions for Make in India post COVID 19, providing foresight towards the understanding of technology, interventions in key sectors, healthcare, machinery, ICT, agriculture, manufacturing, and electronics for boosting the economy. About Ministry of Science and Technology, Union Minister Harshavardhan Constituency, Chandni Chowk, New Delhi. Departments under the ministry: Department of Science and Technology, Department of Biotechnology, Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. About Technology Information Forecasting and Assessment Council. It is an autonomous institution of DST. Chairperson Dr. Vijay Kumar Saraswat, New Delhi Head Office. Now we are moving to the next information. Karnataka Hubli Railway Station officially Sri Siddha Ruda Swamiji Railway Station is set to get the world's longest railway platform of 1500 plus meters length and 10 meters width. The platform will be inaugurated in March 2021. About the project, the construction of the platform is done with an expenditure of 90 crore for remodeling of wards, building work, signaling, third entrance construction, electrical and other related works. This project is a part of doubling between Hubli and Bangalore, which is underway since November 2019. Features: the features are: earlier, the existing 440-meter long platform number 1 was planned to be expanded to a length of 1400 meters. The Southwestern Railway has later decided to expand the length up to 1505 meters. Increasing the length of the platform is a part of 80 lakh project. As a part of this project, in addition to the existing 5 platforms, 3 new platforms are being constructed. Note: the 1366-meter long platform of Gorakhpur Railway Station, Uttar Pradesh, the headquarters of the Northeastern Railway, is the longest railway platform in the world. It was renovated in 2013. Yes, it was renovated in 2013. Kerala to host 4th Global Ayurveda Festival 2021, March 12th to 19th. V. Muralidharan, the Union Minister of State for External Affairs and the Chairman of Global Ayurveda Festival, announced that the 4th Global Ayurveda Festival 2021, world's largest festival of Ayurveda community, will be organized in a high-end virtual space from 12th to 19th March 2021, Kerala. The festival is organized by Center for Innovation in Science and Social Action, the Ayurveda Medical Association of India, the Ayurveda Hospital Management Association, in collaboration with various departments of the central and state government. The Federation of India Chambers of Commerce and Industries is the festival partner and industry partner. GAF 2021. The GAF 2021 is aimed at a global discussion and development of Ayurveda. Focal theme of International Ayurveda Seminar 2021 is strengthening host defense system. Ayurveda, a potential promise. International Delegate Assembly. Theme 2021 is Globalizing Ayurveda. Scope, Challenges and Solutions. International Business Meet Theme 2021 is Global Ayurveda Pharmacy, Practices, Possibilities and Policies. The exhibition will be organized virtually and have stalls of Ayurveda companies from all over the world. This will focus on the relevance of Ayurveda in post COVID 19 world and its importance in enhancing immunity. Another information: a 5 day long national folk dance festival was held in Jammu and Jammu Kashmir Union Territory from December 26, 2020. It was organized by the North Zone Culture Center, Patiala, Ministry of Culture, Government of India, jointly with Jammu and Kashmir Academy of Art, Culture and Languages. Of the 5 days, for the first 3 days, that is from December 26 to 28, 2020, the festival will be organized at Abhinav Theatre, Jammu, artist from Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan. The festival was inaugurated by former Deputy CM Kevindra Gupta, SD Jamwal, and senior journalist Sohel was also present on the occasion. Now we are moving to banking and finance information on January 1st, 2021. The Reserve Bank of India launched the January 2021 round of household surveys, namely inflation expectation survey of households and consumer confidence survey to represent inflation expectations and consumer confidence. This survey will act as useful inputs for RBI monetary policy, which is scheduled to be announced by monetary policy on February 3 to 5, 2021. It should be noted that both surveys will be conducted by the Mumbai, Maharashtra-based agency, Hans Research Group Private Limited, HANSA, on behalf of the RBI survey through face-to-face interviews as well as telephonically. These surveys are conducted on a regular basis. In accordance with RBI quarterly based statistical returns, outstanding credit of scheduled commercial banks September 2020 bank rate growth on YOY basis stood at 5.4% in quarter 2 financial year 21 compared to 5.7 growth in the financial year quarter 1 21. About Reserve Bank of India formation 1935 April 1st. Governor Shaktikant Das, headquarters Mumbai, Maharashtra, deputy governors there are four: Bivu Prasad Kanungo, Mahesh Kumar Jain, Michael Debabrata Patra, and M. Rajeshwar Rao. Now we are moving to economy and business related information. In accordance with the data released by the Controller General of Accounts, India's fiscal deficit stood at 10.75 lakh crore at the end of November 2020, which is 135.1 of the budget estimate for financial year 21. The next to tax receipts were 6.88 trillion rupees, while total expenditure came to 19.06 trillion. Key points: GDP, gross domestic product, contraction moderated to 7.5 in the quarter 2 financial 21 September 2020. The government's total expenditure up to November rose 4.7 to 19.06 lakh crore. Capital expenditure stood at 58.5 of the estimate against to 63.3 in financial year 20. Only 62.7 of the budgeted expenditure for the year had been spent by November 2020, lower than the 65.3 recorded a year earlier. Now we are moving to appointments and resignations. See, on January 1st, 2021, Soma Mandal took charge as the chairman of Steel Authority of India Limited, SAIL. She becomes the first woman chairperson of SAIL. She succeeds Anil Kumar Chowdhury, who superannuated on December 31st, 2020. Soma Mandal. Prior to this appointment, Soma Mandal was serving as the director of SAIL. About Soma Mandal, she started her career as the graduate engineer trainee at National Aluminium Company Limited and was later elevated as the director commercial. Was elevated as a director. After her service with NALCO, she later joined SAIL in 2017 as the director commercial. At SAIL, she was instrumental to introduce new marketing strategies and products. SAIL launched NICH branded products like NEX structural and SAIL SEQR TMT bars under her leadership. About Anil Kumar Chowdhury, he assumed the position as the chairman of SAIL on 22nd September 2018. Besides being a chairman, he also held the additional charge as director person. He has over 34 years of experience in the iron steel sector while working with SAIL. He has received many awards and honors, including the first award for excellence in cost management for the year 2014 and 2017. About Steel Authority of India Limited, SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited. It is one of the largest steel making companies in India. It is a Maharatna Central Public Sector Enterprises. India government owns about 75% of sales equity and retains voting control of the company. Headquartered Delhi and Chairman Soma Mandal. UGC set up a 7-member committee headed by RP Tiwari for CET set at UG level. On December 23rd, 2020, University Grants Commission UGC has set up a 7-member committee to look at the possibility and review the feasibility of holding the common entrance test set at undergraduate level from the next academic year, August, in central universities. The committee is headed by Raghavendra P. Tiwari, Vice Chancellor of Central University of Punjab. Aim of the panel: to provide a single platform for admission. Key information. If CET is implemented, the National Testing Agency NTA will be responsible to conduct this test. And a common exam for a discipline at least twice a year for admission to central universities. The report is expected to be submitted by January 2021 and the decision is likely to be submitted by March 2021. Note, SET is the first step after the introduction of National Education Policy 2020 to eliminate the uh, unrealistic cutoff marks that colleges put up for admission to their UG courses. NEP 2020 advocates to reduce the number of entrance tests to eliminate the need to take coaching for these exams. Number of universities under MOE. The Ministry of Education runs 40 odd central universities. All of these universities have about 1 to 1.25 lakh seats across different disciplines of at UG level. Currently, of these 16 central universities that are set up under the government have set for bachelor's courses. About University Grant Commission, it is set up by Government of India is accordance with the UGC Act 1956 under the Ministry of Education. Chairman Professor D.P. Singh, Headquarter New Delhi. Indian Army has created a new human rights cell at its headquarters New Delhi. Major General Gautam Chauhan has been appointed as the first additional Director General ADG Human Rights HR. He will function under the Indian Army Vice Chief Lieutenant General S.K. Saini. This is the first time Indian Army has appointed a Major General rank officer to examine the human rights issue and suggest means to better the track record of the force. This appointment is part of the ongoing restructuring of Indian Army headquarters. Key information, the ADG will have an Indian Police Service officer of Senior Superintendent of Police rank on deputation in his branch to offer, investigate, expertise and facilitate necessary coordination with the Home Ministry and the other organization. As part of the current restructuring of headquarters of the Indian Army, ADG Vigilance will shortly be appointed. About Human Rights Cell, the nodal body will look into any rights violation. It helps Indian Army to have a greater transparency and integrity in its functioning. About Major General Chauhan. Major General Chauhan, an infantry officer from Gorkha Rifles, was serving as the Brigadier Operations Logistics at headquarters of the Integrated Defense Staff, New Delhi, before his appointment as ADG Human Rights. He was the nodal man for COVID-19 related issues for tri services. He has headed brigades in the Northeast region and served in Directorate of Military Operations. Now we are moving to science and technical information. On 31st December 20, the Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal RKS Bhadauria, launched the e-Office Indian Air Force e-governance portal over a virtual ceremony at the air headquarters Vayu Bhavan, Delhi. The portal is developed and implemented by the National Informatics Center (NIC). The indigenously designed portal is customized to meet the filing system requirements of IAF. The project started in April 2020 with a proposed date of completion of 1st January 2021. This is a part of the Digital India and e-governance initiative which aims to transform the IAF to paperless office workflow. Obituary. 31st December 2020, the former Indian hockey player, Olympic bronze medalist Michael Kindo passed away at the age of 73 due to age-related ailments. Age-related ailments in Rourkela, Odisha. He was born on 20th June 1947 in Odisha. Career highlights of Michael Kindo. Michael Kindo was a part of the Indian hockey team which won the Olympic bronze medal in the Munich Olympic 1972. He was also a part of the Indian team that won the 1975 Hockey World Cup held in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. This was the only time that Team India won the World Cup. Michael Kindo received the Arjuna Award in 1972 and became the first sports person of tribal background to receive the Arjuna Award. Kindo also played in 1971 World Cups held in Barcelona, Catalonia and 1973 World Cup held in Amsterdam, Netherlands, 1974 Tehran Asian Games. Now we are moving to next information. On January 2nd, 2021, Bhuta Singh, senior leader of Indian National Congress and former Home Minister, passed away at the age of 86 in Delhi. He was an eighth time Lok Sabha MP and also served as the governor of Bihar. He was in public service for a long time and served under four prime ministers. Served under four prime ministers. He was born on March 21st, 1934 in Jalandhar district, Punjab, British India. The four prime ministers for whom he served. The four prime ministers for whom whom he served include Indira Gandhi, Rajiv Gandhi, P.V. Narasimha Rao, Manmohan Singh. About Bhuta Singh party. Before joining the Congress, he was in the Shiromani Akali Dal party, earlier to which was a communist constituency. He was first elected to the 3rd Lok Sabha in 1962 from the Moga constituency, Punjab. He was subsequently elected to the 4th, 5th, 7th Lok Sabha from Ropar constituency, Punjab. He was elected to 8th, 10th, 12th, 13th Lok Sabha from Jalore constituency, Punjab. Key positions held. He was held many key positions. He has held, sorry, he has held many key positions including Union Deputy Minister, Railways, Union Deputy Minister, Commerce. He also served as the National President of the Scheduled Caste Commission, Union Minister of State, Supply and Sports, Independent Charge, and Union Cabinet Minister, Parliament Affairs, Sports and Works, and Housing, among others. In 1981, he was made the chairperson of the organizing committee for Asian Games, the first major international games to come to India. Now we are moving to the next person. On 31st December 2020, Padma Shri awardee Kolla Narendra Bal Kumar, an iconic mountaineer who played a vital role in securing a Siachen glacier for India, passed away at the age of 87 in Delhi due to age-related ailments. Due to age-related ailments. He was born on 8th December 1933 in Rawalpindi, now in Pakistan. In 1964, he was the first Indian to climb Mount Nanda Devi. He climbed Mount Everest in 1965, Mount Blanc, highest peak in the Alps, and later Mount Kanchenjunga. About Kalla Narendra Bal Kumar. Colonel Narendra Bulkumar was one of the first officers to land the Siachen Glacier as a part of a mountaineering expedition. He contributed in convincing the military and political leaders of India about the strategic importance of the Siachen Glacier. His observations during his expeditions were established in the Illustrated Weekly of India in 1983. This was the first public acknowledgement of the situations in the Siachen glaciers. He was the deputy leader of the first successful Indian Mount Everest expedition in 1965. Note: the Indian Army launched the Operation Meghadut in 1984 based on the maps and videos of Colonel Narendra Bul Kumar and secured the Siachen glacier. Awards and honors. The government of India honored Colonel Narendra Bul Kumar with the Padma Shri in 1965. The Indian Army honored him with Param Vishnish Seva Medal, distinction in all three services, and honor at the rank of a colonel. He also received the Kirti Chakra and Ati Vishesh Seva Medal. In his honor, the Siachen Battalion headquarters at the Siachen Glacier Base has been named Kumar Base. He won Arjuna Award in 1965 for the first Indian Everest expedition of 1965. Now we are discussing important days. See the third World Braille Day, 4th January 2021. It was observed yesterday. The United Nations World Braille Day is annually observed on 4th January to promote and create awareness about the importance of Braille as a means of communication in the complete realization of the human rights of the visually impaired and partially sighted people. This year, 2021, marks the third edition of the World Braille Day. The day marks the birth anniversary of Louis Braille, the French educator and the inventor of Braille language, a system of reading and writing for the visually impaired. The Nations General Assembly adopted the resolution on 17th December 2018 and proclaimed the 4th January of every year as the World Braille Day. The first World Braille Day was observed on 4th January 2019, and UNICEF Executive Director Henrietta Halsman for Henrietta, headquarter New York, USA. Now we are moving to states related information we will discuss now. On January 3rd, 2021, the Power Development Department, Jammu and Kashmir, National Hydroelectric Power Corporation Limited, and Jammu Kashmir Power Development Corporation signed many memorandum of understandings to implement, execute mega hydro power projects in Jammu Kashmir. Mega hydro power projects include 850 megawatts Ratel hydroelectric power project and 930 megawatts Kirtai, and executing the pending Savalkot Uri 1 stage 2 240 megawatt and Dulhassi. In addition to this, about 19 important projects of PDD were also inaugurated during the mega inauguration ceremony. Purpose of the MOUs to make Jammu Kashmir a power surplus region in India. About Jammu Kashmir, as we know, many information is there. These are the main issues which were collected by our team. So thank you very much. Wish you all the best.